lobs it ahead, and Naz finishes at the rim. Morris putting on the floor off on the Yang screen, driving in, right hand scoop, going to the foul! Count the bucket for Monte! 19 and a...
My first situation, or my first experience ever seeing Tamin play basketball was an upward basketball game with, I think, a group of 5th, 6th graders. And here's this kid, I had no idea who he was, that's just dominating the game. Obviously that Tamin's team wins it. I still don't know who he is, and I started asking questions to parents. Who's the young man that just dominated that game? They said, well, that's Tamin Lipsey. How old is he? And they said, well, he's in 2nd grade. Well, I was watching 5th grade, so he was doing that to 4 grades older than he was. So I mean, he's always had that poise. He's had something special about him from a very young age, and you see it today.
I really take pride in my point guard mentality and dishing to everyone. And just growing up at a young age, I was always trying to pass the ball. Sometimes I passed it a little too much. I love all my teammates so much that I want them to be so successful, that I want to set them up for great shots. And I've always been a floor general, always been a pass first, a really unselfish player, and that really fits on this team. Everyone's like that. Everyone does their job. I'm always looking for our shooters, and when they're hot, they're not gonna miss, and we're gonna have a great night.
Lipsey over the right side, finds Shooter, and a two-hand dunk! Another assist for Lipsey!
What do you see Tamin bringing to the team, especially being from Ames and having that familiarity?
Well, we talk so much about the pride and the passion playing for this program, and think about how cool it is to have somebody that's gone to those games as a kid, that's come to the camps, that's been around our program and wants so badly to do well for Cyclone fan base, his teammates, himself, his family. And so I'll tell you what, he's got terrific poise, how he carries himself, the confidence he has, just the demeanor. The way he goes about things is really impressive, and his character comes out every single day in our program. He's frequently a guy getting the loose balls, finding a way to make plays for teammates, celebrating his teammates. So it's going to be exciting to see what Tamin does.
So we've been here about 25 years in Ames, and I'm currently employed at Iowa State in kinesiology and health.
So I work with the Dean of Students Office, where I serve as Director of TRIO Student Support Services. It's great for us being here. It's great for him. You know, he can get out there, he'll run through a brick wall for the team. We are pretty even-keeled family. We don't get too excited about too many things or too down about other things.
My family is great. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. I look up to them a lot. They're so generous. They're always looking to help people, and that's where I get it from. I look up to my sisters. They help me through whatever, always there for me. My family is there no matter what. That's a blessing, just to have a whole connected family like we are. We love spending time together. When everyone was in the house, we always eat dinner together, watch movies, watch basketball games, or play card games, whatever it is. We're always going to be together.
We were both college athletes, so definitely a competitive household.
Whether it's a sport or a game, he just likes to get involved and have fun and cheer on his teammates, and you know, he didn't feel like he always has to be the star.
You know, unfortunately, Jeremiah had the injury, but Tamin was working so hard and had a different level of focus than most freshmen that I've seen come in. And, you know, his work ethic, you know, how he works every day, how he competes in practice, he just doesn't take any reps off. He's been somebody that's been the floor general for us, and somebody who's completely leveled the level of composure and poise that we have as a team. And, you know, we are feeding through his energy.
I'm a hustle type of guy. I'm gonna make plays that other players aren't willing to make. Growing up, I really admired Monte Morris, just from his work ethic and just how he was a great player, a great teammate, great guy off the court. He's one of the hardest workers that I've seen. Monte was just telling me to always be in the gym, be a gym rat, just never stop working on your craft. Just being young and just looking at Monte Morris and those guys on the court, just wanting to be like them, but I never really knew what it was going to be like if I ever made it, so you can't really even imagine that far.
He'd come to the games and he'd cheer, and you really never know if he was happy, if he's, because he's just pretty stoic. But meeting Monte and taking pictures with Monte was a highlight for him, and us as parents watching him be able to do that and come home and look at the pictures and put him in his room or what have you.
He was a coach on the floor, a floor general. He played my position, so that's why I looked up to him so much. He played a role in me growing up and wanting to be here. It would be super hard to pull me away from here. This is the place that I wanted to be, so when TJ got the job, it was definitely a no-brainer.
Welcome inside a sold-out Hilton Coliseum. Happy New Year, everybody. Alongside Fran Fraschilla, I'm Rich Hollenberg. Baylor comes in, one of the top offenses in the country, back-to-back Big 12 regular season champs. But these Bears will have their work cut out for them with one of the best defenses in the country in Iowa State.
The defensive job challenge ahead for Iowa State's guards is enormous today. And for a guy like Tamin Lipsey, I mean, you've seen some good players. You're gonna have your hands full today with some of the best guards in the country.
Here's Tamin against Flagler, who just checked back in. Lipsey driving, right hand scoop, good. He took it right at Flagler and finished. 25-16, and Lipsey drives it past George and lays it in. One freshman taking it right at the other. Here's Lipsey on a hesitation, moving to drive, lobs it up towards the rim and got it to go off the glass.
Talk about Hilton magic, Fran. Little bit of contact, he was looking for the M1. And again, we're watching Lipsey playing with great poise.
Kelcher now with 10 points to lead Iowa State. Here's Warner losing the ball. Up with a steal is Lipsey. Cyclones on the run. Lobs it underneath for Rob Jones. The catch and finish for Rob.
Boy, Tamin Lipsey has just been tremendous here the last 10 minutes.
Cut off by Grill. Now stolen by Lipsey. Here's Tamin to the other end. To the trailer. Kelcher a three. Yes! Gabe Kelcher with 20. Cyclones by 15.
Another great defensive play by Tamin Lipsey. I got goosebumps just now. I'm going to tell you, Rich, I didn't want to compare Lipsey to Monte Morris. This is a Monte Morris type of performance. I'll tell you, man, I didn't want to put the pressure on him, knowing TJ told us yesterday and today this kid's poise is special. He grew up within the shadows of this campus. I think he's kind of been their MVP today. Against this backcourt, Tamin Lipsey has kept his composure and played great.
And in his first Big 12 regular season game.
Everything that you do has to be desperate and urgent. Your talk, your sprint, your effort, your energy, desperate and urgent in everything that we do. Tough! Yeah.
Now to Watson quickly to the right side, and Kelcher jab step, 2-point jump shot, good. Gabe Kelcher with 8, left to the lane. Robin a spin move, puts it off the glass and in. Gabe back to Lipsey, he drives, and a right hand scoop is good by Lipsey. Recovered in the corner by Walt, he'll fire a 3, it's good. Along the baseline with a dribble, cross-court kick out. Grill tried to collect it, couldn't do it. A little high and hard on the pass. They come with a double team. His pass stolen. Stolen away by Tyson. Ahead it comes to Harmon. Taken back by Lipsey, but he lost it. And it's loose and out of bounds. Rebound tipped out. And at the buzzer, Holmes for the tie. No! And that'll do it. And Texas Tech wins the basketball game.
Don't do that better. Everybody sit up. In your chair, eyes up here. Tell you the same thing I would say to you if you're my little brother, my best friend. Like, nobody needs anyone to feel sorry for us. We don't. I don't, you don't, nobody does. You know what? We all know we had opportunities out there as a group and we left it out there, but it's over. So as we move on, we don't need all that. Nobody needs a pity party. Nobody needs a hug, a pat on the back. Here's what we need to do. Mentally tough, because we practice that every day. That's what we're going to be, is mentally tough, all right? And we're going to turn the page, and we're going to get ready to win the next game. That's it. That is it. And that's where our focus is going to be. So if there's anything you want to do right now, outside of that, you can talk to guys in this room, all right, and tell them what you're going to do at practice. Tell them how you got their back. You can uplift them. You can pour into your teammates. You can say things that are going to help guys quickly move on from this so we can get to the next one, because that's what we're going to do. But just like everything else in life, that's past. Now you have a choice what your actions are. And I'm telling you exactly how we're all going to handle it. Together, pour into one another, focus on what we can control, and get back to work and be better. Tough together.
Great job.
I'd say this, he's done so many great things. I couldn't have his back more and be more excited that he's our point guard and have trust and belief in him. Do we all know that he holds himself to a higher standard than, what happened on Saturday? Of course he does. And we've seen that all year long. So as far as I'm concerned, man, that's my guy, and he's a winner. He's tough. He's a competitor. I'm excited to see his response because I know how important it is to him and how much he cares, and I'm confident in how he'll respond.
Bro, what's all 7 gritty? Yeah, that's one. What's the other one? Got like 10 different gritties, bro. He got the infinity stones for gritties. I know. Say my actually on that. I like that one.
Temps in the single digits. Students lined up before the sun came up in Ames in anticipation of today's tip.
Yo, what's up? We've been out here since Wednesday.
Make sure this footage don't get out nowhere. I don't just like this on the YouTube.
It's been bogus.
First, just take 1 second and think about all the people that have put us in position for this opportunity, our families, our loved ones, right? We owe those people for everything they've done to give us this opportunity, all right? Whoever that is, all right? We owe one another. The investment we make in each other every single day, the love we have for each other every single day, how we celebrate each other, we owe one another.
I love y'all. Let's fight. Let's win, bro.
Family on me. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bam.
Sold out Hilton Coliseum, a gold out, and a revved up crowd. And here we go at Hilton Coliseum, and Shun controls the tap. Here comes Iowa State on the run. Lipsey to Jones. Layup good. Lipsey on the right wing. Bounce pass inside to King. Layup good. 4th assist for Lipsey. McCullough in the left corner. Pumped away by Lipsey and stolen, but McCullough got it back on foul called on McCullough. 13 Iowa State. Wilson attacking. Stripped by Lipsey. Into the paint spins. Fadeaway jumper left side. Good! Trey King with 8 off the bench. Caleb in on Clemens. Left-hand layup. No. Lipsey rebounds. And somehow puts it in. What a play by Tamin Lipsey. Timeout Kansas. 26-18. Moore knocked away. Kelsher up with it. Has to launch. A 3 in the shot clock. Buzzer down. Dave Kelsher knocked it down. Here's Lipsey. Over the right side, finds Shun, and a 2-hand dunk. Another assist for Lipsey. Jared drives it all the way in, layup good. Timeout, Kansas. Adams against pressure, throws it away. Lipsey the steal. Tough shot blocked by Adams, picked up by Lipsey. Another offensive rebound. Now Holmes a 3. Good. Oh, Tamin Lipsey does it again on the board. Lipsey driving, layup, good! How about this kid? How about this bounce back from Tamin Lipsey? Lipsey down the lane, finding Jones. 2-hand dunk by Rob Jones. Lipsey, his 10th assist. Man, what a performance here today by Tamin Lipsey, the freshman from Ames.
And Iowa State is the only team in the nation that has knocked off 4 top 10 teams this season.
It's a special scenario for him because he was here, you know, through the Hoiberg and seeing the guys, Monte, Matt, George, Tyrese, all those guys that have came through here, and now he's on that floor, and I'm sure he envisioned that, but now it's reality, and I think that that's different, and you can see big plays out there. It's almost like he's done it before, and he's probably just seen it happen before, and he's been in those seats, and you know, that's special because he holds Hilton and Hilton Magic and Iowa State and Cyclones and everything. He embodies that in how he acts, how he interacts, and who he is as a person. And it's just something that you can't describe it. It's not tangible, but it's just something that he has in him, and you can just see it and feel it when he plays out there.
I mean, it's far from now, but I'll be here forever. This is my place. I obviously grew up here. My family lives here. So, yeah.